Hi everyone, I'm using the Lightseers Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose some cards from the Lightseers Tarot. I'll choose one from the Gods, Goddesses and Angels and one from the Mystical Healing as well. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. There is the Eight of Wands coming out as I'm speaking, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side. So we've moved through the 9-9 gateway and this powerful reset of closing out those old cycles, coming into new beginnings, but in this time of coming into alignment with our soul self, there's a lot of clearing going on within us. So we're moving into the full moon, super moon, so it's going to be really powerful in Pisces, and it's a lunar eclipse conjunct to Neptune. So this is very spiritual, and the sun is in Virgo, the healer. So this is a powerful lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, again closing old karmic cycles. So we're still in the process of that, things closing out, and in that process we may fall into those patterns and those habits and feel them. So Pluto is moved into Capricorn until the 19th, 20th of November. So it's been in Aquarius, moved back in, retrograded back into Capricorn, and is helping us to go deep down into our subconscious. So Pluto is the god of the underworld, taking us into our underworld. We're moving through this vortex of energy from the 9-9 gateway, coming through the eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then we're going into a solar eclipse in Libra, and then a few days later we have the autumn equinox. So all this is about light and dark, asking us to go within, to bring ourselves into alignment, to work with our shadow, to do our shadow work. So this is Pluto taking us down and helping us to transform and alchemize the triggers. So as we're moving through this powerful time of transformation, the old will present itself, and it is to, as a trigger or an old thought form comes to the surface, to go deep within and start to alchemize it, do the inner cleansings, not project it into the outside world, because as we project it into the outside world, we keep that karmic loop entangled, that entanglement. So we're busy bringing back every essence, every fragment of our soul from past lifetimes, from this lifetime. And the eclipse that we're moving into is all around our relationships, even though it's conjunct Neptune. The South Node and the North Node are being activated through this eclipse season. So again, it's our relationships. Anything from the past may come to the surface. Any old behaviours, it could be relationship with a family member, it could be a relationship that is in the outside of our family, of a friend, or it could be some relationship issue coming up, and that is for our healing, our cleansing, so that we can unattach, so that we can unhook from those feelings that we keep projecting into certain situationships. It could be from an old relationship, but then somebody new coming into our lives, and we keep finding ourselves in the same old pattern. So Pluto taking us down into our shadow, into the deep subconscious, where we have took things away because we didn't know they were there. They've just been bleeding into our relationships, into our lives. So it's coming deep down in, and it could be a relationship to our finances. It doesn't mean it's a relationship to a person, situation. Our finances, our careers, keep finding ourselves in the same situations. So this is a very powerful time of being able to recognize that, being able to see it, taking ourselves out of the equation of whatever is triggering us. And this is what Pluto is doing, helping us to alchemize through our triggers. So there we have the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles is coming out as well, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress, the Ten of Swords. So we start with the Eight of Wands. This is things starting to move. So things coming up really quickly because we're on this accelerated, this quantum leap. We're in a leap year. So we're moving at a quantum speed of shifting through timelines, and this is things shifting really quickly. So as the trigger comes, as whatever it is that the old feelings come to the surface, we're able to go within, unhook, call on Archangel Michael to sever our chakras from the front, from the back, from the right, from the left, above and below, card cutting, unhooking, and seeing those cards being cauterized as they're unhooked, cauterized with the light of unconditional love of Archangel Raphael. So we're unhooking, we are bringing back, as we unhook and alchemize those triggers and those whatever is coming to the surface within our relationship with finances or relationships with others. This is coming to the surface to be alchemized. We're moving through these eclipses into the equinox. So this is the light and dark, balancing, coming into that balance, being able to see what's no longer serving us and what is limiting us. And as we unhook, as we let go, as we surrender, things start to move quickly. We start to go forward at an accelerated pace. So I'm just seeing that bow as that bow being taken back, and the tension so tight now. And as we just surrender and let go, our visions, our manifestations go straight out into our reality, and things start moving quickly as we let go of the dense energy, keeping ourselves grounded. This is the Page of Swords. If anybody speaks to us from a place of, from a critical place of not understanding us, or whatever it means, maybe some quarrels coming in from somebody who is not really coming from a place, a heart place, they're coming from a place of pain. Don't take it personally now. These are coming up for our benefit so that we can unhook. Also keep ourselves grounded. This is a time of downloads. So as we're moving through this wormhole of the eclipses into the equinox, we are being activated by the language of light, by the geometric shapes that are coming in, by the light codes that are coming in. As we're moving through, they are activating. We are being activated from within. So anything that comes up, keep ourselves grounded. Don't fly off into our heads and start creating a battle. Coming back, taking a breath, grounding ourselves. And this is lots of light bulb moments as we let go and focus on something that brings us peace in our lives, something that we enjoy. Lots of light bulb moments come in, because as soon as we do that, we come into alignment with our higher self and we start to receive the downloads. The Chariot, you can see there's a white horse and a black horse, and again this is the light and dark within. So we're going within and we are bringing our head and our heart into alignment, so that whatever we focus on, that's the direction our body is going to take us. That's what the experience we're going to manifest. So he is guiding these horses with energy, with his energy. There's no reins there. So this is, we are guiding our manifesting our life with our energy and what we place our attention onto. So what we place our attention onto starts to build, and we give life to it. We pulsate vital life force energy into it. So making sure that all our ships are in the right direction, that if we go off course, to go within, to do the unhooking, to do the alchemization, to take some time out, to do some meditation. The Six of Pentacles, so came in about the finances. So wherever we're feeling blocked, and this is what whatever relationship we have with anyone or anything or any situation is being highlighted, if it's blocking us, if it's limiting us. But there's a balance coming. So as we go to the bottom of the emotional barrel, that we do not know what else to do, we don't know which way to turn, we're feeling desperate, we are feeling stifled, know that these are coming up. This is our shadow that's coming up, coming from past lives of poverty consciousness, and it's all coming up now. May feel like it's here, but it's coming from memory, cellular memory, from past lives and even this lifetime. So this is a balancing now. This is extra finances coming in. So this is things starting to look up and balance. So feel how you would feel having tapping into that energy of prosperity, without any doubt there that's going to limit it, because every doubt that we have is like putting the brakes on. It's putting the brakes on that energy that we are sending out. It sends out a distortion, so it's very weak. The signal's very weak. When we feel it and we believe it and we know that we are here to be prosperous, we are here to shine, don't let any of our self-judgments block us from this, because that is our shadow blocking us. It wants to keep us in that place of contraction, so it can keep feeding itself on those toxic chemicals we get addicted to, the adrenaline and the cortisol. And once we start to move away from that and find peace, we find rejuvenation. And this is what this reading's about. We may be unhooking, we may be feeling the uncomfortableness, it may be presenting itself in our life, but to take ourselves back, go within, tend to that inner environment within, create heaven within us, the feelings, the sensations, and that's what will resonate. But there's got to be belief there now as we're moving through this wormhole, this vortex of energy. That is, as we're moving through it, it's activating the downloads that we've all been open to receiving. And as we stay in alignment, those activations are very powerful. the Ten of Pentacles. So we're going to come through this prosperous. This is happiness. This is money, finances coming in from unknown places, from other from other situations that maybe we've not realized or thought of. So this is money, this is our finances, this is our prosperity, this is our health, this is happiness and family life. So whatever we're moving through it to bring ourselves back here into the wholeness of who we are, so that we can experience it, rise up into the vibration of it, and our future generations can benefit also from this. So this is coming from our ancestors through us. So there's a powerful alchemization that's taking place that is going to ripple out into our future generations. So this is prosperity. This is coming to a completion. The penny dropping that we actually realise now that when we look how far we've come, and all the times where we may have gone off that track that we've always been guided back on. We've been guided by a powerful force to bring us here at this time. Our soul is here as incarnated to experience the shift in consciousness into the higher consciousness, into the Christ consciousness, where everything is available to us, where all the love, happiness, fulfillment, enrichment, love, everything of that higher vibration is available to us. It's just about letting go. This is the Ten of Swords, coming to the end of the challenges. As we come to the end of the challenges, we open up to receive unlimited and infinite prosperity and experiences. So the Ten of Swords is where we have come to the end of those challenges. We've come to the end of them, and we are now letting go, surrendering. We just surrender and surrender, and as we do, we let go of those thoughts, because the Ten of Swords is all around those thoughts that we have asked questions, we've tried to solve problems, we've tried to project into the future, we've gone into the past, and all it has done is block us, our crowns, from the guidance from our higher self. So as we stop all that, because it just takes us round and round in circles and up and down on that roller coaster, and it's all illusion in our heads. So we are coming to the end of those challenges now. We are coming into our higher heart that's taken us up into our higher consciousness, because that's where all the joy is. It's not trying to fix everything and work everything out and worrying about anything. It's actually knowing that there's expansion. This is a time of expansion, of growth, of every limiting belief that we've had, every trigger that we've had. We've had immense wisdom and growth from it, and healing, not just for ourselves, our ancestors and our future generations. So this is a time of ending of those challenges, of those situations that we allow to limit us. It's now stepping into the new earth. This is the Empress, the divine feminine, and our intuition really becoming clear now. Our spiritual gifts, as we have moved and worked through those layers and layers of conditioning, and we actually start to see and feel the light that's within. And this is our spiritual gifts that are really activating during this time and through these eclipses. It's very spiritual. So this is the Empress, this is the Divine Feminine. She is the female in all her beautiful attributes with divine creations, and you can see there she is about to give birth. And as we are about to give birth, that's when we feel those deepest and strongest contractions that we don't want to go any further through this rebirth. We want to stay closed where we are, but we can't, because the universe is pushing us, just like a contraction, pushing us through this wormhole, through this vortex, into new earth, into a golden time. So this is going through this initiation into the higher timelines, into the time of Atlantis. So we're all shifting, we're all moving through this birth canal, being rebirthed, and feeling the relief of that rebirth as we let go and alchemize within. And then we have the Ace of Wands. This is something new coming in, exciting. This is really exciting. And of all the aces, I love this one because it ignites our passion, and you can see there that it's dropping in through the crown. And as we quieten and let all the unanswered questions that only God's got the answer to, when we let all those dissolve and become quiet, these start to drop in. And as they drop in, we feel them. We feel the upliftment. We see that there are other options to everything. There's always other options. We are not stuck in one way. And other options, other dimensions start to open up in our lives. So this is what's happening. We're having a dimensional shift, and we're going to see these dimensions opening up, these higher dimensional experiences, connections, gifts opening up. So this is something beautiful coming into our lives. And now I've just asked for a message from the gods, goddesses and angels for some extra guidance. And the angel of space clearing. It's time to clear out the old and the negative thoughts and feelings. That Pluto is helping us and assisting us, and so is Saturn in Pisces, helping us to close out those old cycles, those old habits and addictions that keep us held captive in escapism. We're coming out of the fight or flight. We're settling into peace. We know that we're being held by the divine and by all the cosmos and the planets that are moving and shifting through the cosmos, through the universe, to aid us in our ascension. And then the angel of joyfulness, something wonderful and magical is about to happen. So this is a beautiful card. Feel that. Let go of whatever is suppressing, whatever it is. Take a breath and know that there is an energy here waiting for us to just move into, to merge into, that's going to bring in a wonderful, divinely magical experiences. And then the mystical healing. I'll ask for a card for some healing for us for today, as we're shifting and transmuting and transforming. Show self-respect. Yes, the self-healing. Explore your ancestry, and that's what we are doing. You have support. So this is perfect. We are doing the self-healing. We're showing ourselves respect. We're not judging ourselves. We're not berating ourselves. We're actually showing ourselves the respect that we give to the people that are around us. So this is a time of really, and you can see there the angel is coming through, bringing in the healing. And as I'm tuning into this card, I'm getting really hot. So there's a powerful healing transmission occurring now through this reading, as we're seeing our shadow. We don't go into it, we allow it to just absorb into the light. We don't go into believing it. We actually know that it's assisted us up to this point, and we have gained so much treasure from there, but there's nothing, it's no longer serving us. And as we're seeing that, and we're feeling, we are coming into that, going within and showing ourselves and giving ourselves the time and respect. And then you have support. This is beautiful, because we have the angels, we have the star beings of 100% light, we have galactic masters of 100% light, and they're all holding and supporting the planet and each of us. And when we come into alignment with peace, with self-love, with love for, and it's moving up into an unconditional consciousness where we are just, we are free, and we don't entangle ourselves into any patterns that are occurring around us. We just see them for what they are. No judgment. It's just knowing that things will all evaporate and cleanse away when they're meant to, and for us to keep ourselves in this place of alignment, because when we're in this place of alignment, we come into alignment with our higher self, with the higher consciousness, the unconditional consciousness that brings in all the beautiful messages. We can't receive the messages when we're in conflict with ourselves or others. It blocks. And this is what they're showing me as we are moving up into the higher heart, the higher mind, the higher consciousness. We will feel, we will see the synchronicities, we will hear the messages, we will know that we are divinely supported because we have that true belief. And so this is just extra confirmation that we are supported. And it is a 36, so this is the 9, the completion again, completing those old cycles of thinking that we have to do it all on ourselves, that we are in control of what's going on. The only thing that we are control of is our own emotions and where we place our attention. And then the explore your ancestry, allow them to come in, because as we're healing here, we are healing past lifetimes, we're healing ancestral wounds. So it's all happening here. We are a product of all our ancestors, all our past lives, everything that we thought and done and said. Here, it all ends here. This is the end product. So we can alchemize anything that is not going to serve our future generations, that's not going to empower our ancestry, that's not going to empower ourselves. We're going through a powerful spiritual evolution that we have been suppressed from. Now we're opening up to it, and nothing's going to stop it. We're just going to keep evolving into our spiritual our spiritual lives, our beings of light. So beautiful cards for today. So whatever may be coming to the surface, whatever is going on, know that it's good. It's good that things are coming to the surface, that are being shown, so that we can go within, do the healing, do the alchemization within, do the transformation within. And as we do that, we see that every single situation in our life starts to change magically, without any effort. It just starts to change because we're no longer projecting our distortions into our life. Our vision becomes clear, so we start to see through things, and that is a powerful healing for everyone around us as well, because as we see them without any of our distortions, we see the true light of who they are, which is so beautiful, and gives them the space to feel seen and alchemize in that moment, because they realize that that's not the illusion of the suppression, is not who they truly are. They are beautiful. They are a soul, a divine soul. So this is a wonderful time as we cleanse our own lens from our distortions, and we see people in their pureness and their beauty. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening.